of 1989 with a brief hiatus of about 7-8 years. I've been based in India, and India has infused sort of everything I do, and particularly my painting. I'm from basically 2004. I've always painted India. The whole process is very, very slow. And I remember one of the things I said that, I wanted to paint a banana tree. And shall I go outside and find a banana tree and sketch it and then come back and I'll paint it. And they said, no, you don't go outside. There is only one way of painting a banana tree, and you have to look within. So even how I was learning miniature painting, it absolutely echoes this text. It's about going an inner form of perception. And yoga has been that for me too. I practice a very visual form of yoga with visualizations and about color and place, sacred space, and using elements from the garden, from whether it's the serpents in my garden in Delhi, or whether it's the flowers, or whether it's the trees, or whether it's just elements, or bees. It's just elements from the garden. The idea of the Sahasrara, which is the 1,000-petaled lotus, which is the idea of enlightenment, and that was what I was trying to express with this painting here. Thinking of 1,000 petals as not something I wanted to do, mathematically creating 1,000 petals, but just to sort of give the sensation. I'm interested in creating a sensation of trying to combine something very still with the idea of maybe mixing it and melding it with ideas from op art and something like that, so trying to get this sort of feeling of springing out, so deconstructing the petals from the lotus and then expanding it outwards. And I could have carried on putting more and more sort of, those two flanking sides are just to sort of give the idea of possibility of infinity, of it breaking out. And one of the things I loved about painting this one was I always am interested in paring down to kind of very minimal colour, and these colours in this, everything is handmade. So my paper is handmade, my brushes are handmade, and my colours are, and everything comes from gel, and this colour, this background colour, and when you go up close, you can see it all has a little sparkle to it, which is all part of the, and I use those two colours partly within this one, because one of the things about a lotus is, and it has such kind of resonance in so many colours, I think, resonance of perfection, because this extraordinary flower manages to grow out of the mud, and then, out of the muddy water, and become this extraordinary sort of perfect thing. And that's one of the I've done other paintings about. So I wanted to show kind of, in a way, the grey, so the grey colour and the white colour, sort of fusing, being together, sort of showing this idea of infinity.